Hello and welcome to another SkaredCast Battle Report. Today, the forces of the Necrons will face the Drukhari in the new studio Battle Report number 1.
The Dark King.
And we're here in the new studios. You can see I've set up pretty much everything. I'm still setting up some stuff. Hey, John. Got a Yoshi shirt on. It's exciting. We're playing Tempest of War, playing Vital Ground. So hold yours, one in No Man's Land, and try and get your opponents, as well as kill points, essentially. Dawn of War deployment, which is like that. As you can see, we've set that up. Supply lines, we only get the command point bonus if we hold our own objective. So holding your home objective is important as we move in. We've got one objective here, one here in this little crate area. And by crates, I mean barrels. The cathedral is important with 2 objectives near it and the overgrown forested area. John, are you excited?
I'm so pumped.
I'm so pumped as well. So let's dive into the armies and see what the forces have arrayed for battle. And here we have 1,500 points of Drukhari. Of course, the first game in the new studio, and I have to bring all of the toys. So the Tantalus is coming out to play. So with that, I am running a custom Cabal Dark Mirth and calculated targeting or precision or something like that. Yeah, we'll figure that out as we go. Soulbound, sorry. No, that's the one. Soulbound. Soulbound and Dark Mirth, which is 5-up Feel No Pain from Mortals, and Dark Mirth, which makes my enemy take damage if they move, charge, or fall back within 12 of me, which is kind of cool. We're going to have Archon Skari himself, who does have his blast pistol. Look at him. He does have the Animus Vitae as the relic that he's running. But no Warlord trait. Just going to keep him nice and simple. I do have my Warlord, the Succubus. I am using Witch Cult of the Cursed Blade. And I did give her the Warlord trait, Treacherous Deceiver. So whenever she makes a save in close combat, on a 4+, it bounces back mortal wounds to the enemy, which is pretty cool. And I've given her a Shardnet and Impaler. Shardnet gives you +1 strength. Cursed Blade gives you +1 strength. So she's actually strength 5 with a 2 damage AP2 weapon. So that's a pretty cool little loadout for a Succubus. I do have 5 Witches with a Power Sword and a Blast Pistol. 6 Reaver Jet Bikes with 2 Heat Lances and 2 Grav Talons. Of course, the Tantalus. 2 units of 5 Cabalite Warriors with a Blaster. 5 Incubi with their Demi-Claves. 4 Scourge, or 5 Scourge with 4 Shredders. A Razorwing Jet Fighter. When's the last time you saw one of these bad boys? With Disintegrator Cannons. 2 Raiders, one of which has a Splinter Rack. 5 Shadowy, Secrety Mandrakes. And 10 Corsairs in 1 unit with 2 Corsair Blasters in the troop slot. There you have it. It's 1,500 points on the nose. I'm excited. I hope you are. Let's dive into what John has brought. 3, 6, 9 score packs. John the Cron has come out to play.
Oh, it's time to Tempest. All right, so we are running a single battalion today. It is a Zarakin dynasty. So the whole thing, Zarakin. It's a single battalion. We have an Overlord in our command slot. Decubus is coming out to play. Unfortunately, he is no longer legendary.
This is a normal game, not a crusade game.
Just a normal game. We have a Technomancer who has the Prismatic Obfuscatron. We have a Chronomancer who has the Veil of Darkness. We have a squad of 10 warriors who will be in the Ghost Arc.
Yep.
2 squads of 5 Immortals.
Yep.
As you've already mentioned, 3 squads of 3 Scorpex. A squad of 3 Ophidian Destroyers.
Ouchies.
A squad of 5 Flayed Ones.
Yeah.
A Hexmark Destroyer. And 2 squads of 2 Locust Destroyers with a Heavy Locust Destroyer for support.
2 squads of 2. Oh, okay, so it's 2 squads. Nice. That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
There you have it. 1,500 points of pure filth. And here we are after deployment. So the objectives got placed. I won the roll, and I chose this side. So the Tantalus has gone down, Reaver jet bikes, and 2 raiders. I put the Scourge into Deep Strike for free because they can. So I have the Incubi here with the 5 Cavalry Warriors and the Succubus. I have the 10 Corsairs in this one with the Splinter Racks. Means they can rapid fire at full range with their Shuriken rifles, which is really cool. I have 5 Witches, 5 Cabalites, Archon Skari, and 5 Mandrakes in the Tantalus. And then the unit of 6 Reaver jet bikes with the plane all the way on this side over here. Quick update to the list that you just saw. I did not take the Animus Vitae. I'm actually taking Trader's Embrace, or Trader's Embrace, aka Suicide Succubus. Whoever kills her in combat takes a bunch of mortal wounds. Why? Because I thought that'd be more fun and would make John have more nightmares. And here is John's deployment. We've got Scorpex, Destroyers, Vacuous, Torquel, Immortals, Scorpex, Veil Dude, right? He's the Veil Dude, right?
Yeah, he's the Veil Dude.
And Ghost Ark with 10. And then in reserves, you have put...
the Gloctopus, the Flayed Ones, the Hexmark, the Ophidians, and, well, I guess there's 10 warriors in that Ghost Ark.
I love it. Okay, so with that, let's dive in to the game. Of course, the beeps and boops have to go down. Now, with Sir Zerkan, you get to use one twice. Is that right?
So my Warlord trait is, yes, I get to put one in for 2 battle rounds.
And then can you swatch one out, or is that just the king?
That's just the Silent King, who has not graced us with his presence at 1,500 points.
I like it. Okay, so let's see who got... By the way, we're doing a live stream, which is why there's a camera up there as well. And there's a box that we're using as a dice tray. Okay, so who goes first? I didn't want to go first because that means I can't get a whole bunch of points at the end of the game. Okay. It means I have to jump onto objectives and then he can take them off. Okay, so hopefully I do enough damage, but this is Drukhari turn number 1. Okay, so my missions: extend battle lines, so hold mine and 1 in no man's land. Attempting target. John had to pick one of the 3 objectives in no man's land for me to hold, and he picked that one, so I have to try and get that one for points. Last but not least, I used a command point to take away and discard storm enemy hostile objective to take his, because I can't do that right now. And I got raise the banners high, so I can raise the banner on one of these objectives in no man's land to get 5 points. That's a good start to the game with some decent cards. Let's do the movement, and I'll come back after movement. End of the movement phase. The plane has decided to be... Actually, technically, I guess it would have to be more like something like that. The plane has moved up like this. Not the full distance, but the aim is to kill those 5 immortals over there. I did move the Tantalus up this way with all of their friends, as well as the Corsairs have moved up, and then this Raider has sort of moved up as well, while the Succubus got out and is putting the banner up on that objective to make sure that I, take it. Yeah. Excellent. Cool. Okay, other than that, let's dive into the shooting phase. We'll come back after it, but my aim is to kill those and then basically shoot that and fire and fade it up to take the objective. It's pretty straightforward plan. Let's see if it works. Well done. John, you have foiled me yet again. Actually, I foiled myself. So you weren't in range of that objective. So I was like, yes, I can just shoot, get onto the objective, get my points. Lo and behold, I shoot 2 blasters at the Immortals. 1 reanimates and stops me from holding that objective after all my guns went to kill destroyers, which I didn't kill and left 1 with 1 wound remaining. I I feel like I could have done so much more. It's okay. However, I will, so at the end of the game, I killed 2 destroyers so far, put 1 down to 1 wound, killed 1 immortal in total. However, that 1 destroyer is going to come back because the techno monster's right there. I did put 2 wounds on 1 Scorpec, almost killed him. But with that, I have to cede the turn to John. I do not get my tempting target. I did get extend battle lines, and I did get raise the banners high. And I'm going to discard a tempting target. I think, yeah. I'm just going to make sure that I don't have to go that way anymore if I don't need to. But I will get my 10 points as we move into Necron turn number 1. John the Cron has picked Capture Enemy Outpost, which he redrew because he had gotten behind enemy lines. So now he has to do behind enemy lines again, with a purpose this time. Bring it down. He has to try and kill my mighty Tantalus and storm hostile objective. Take an objective that I am holding, which will either be that one or that one. So I'm assuming it'll be that one.
Oh, very different.
Yeah, but there we go. With that, we're diving into the turn. A couple of will be dones. There'll be some destroyers coming back to life, some healing, all that good stuff, and we'll go on to movement. Well, I don't really need to show you what happened because Filthy Crons just did filthy things. No, but in all seriousness, John and I are having way too much fun. So, the destroyers have moved up, the Scorpex have moved up on the flank, the Immortals have moved back with the Cryptek to hold the back objective. Those Immortals have gone up to the front. We also have these Scorpex, those Scorpex back here, as well as the Chronomancer over here. And then we have a Ghost Dark and 2 Raiders looking at the Ghost Dark, ready to get charged by a bunch of stuff. So with that, into the shooting phase. Let's see what John can do. Well, it seems that my Tantalus has survived with 3 wounds remaining after all the destroyers shot at it. I did have to lightning fast reaction it, but it was very close. Very close. I almost lost it from the Immortals' shot, but now we've got a Ghost Dark shooting at a bunch of the Raiders. Well, end of the shooting phase. As my Tantalus survived, the Ghost Dark shot into this Raider, and I failed 7 out of 7 saves. So it has 3 wounds left. Okay, so with that, it is on to the charge phase. We've got some Scorpex trying to jump in, and that's about it. End of the charge phase, and fight phase. They murdered the Raider. It did blow up. It did not blow up, it just died. But then I got OPSEC off on the objective to prevent John from scoring his points like he did to me. More like he did it to himself and I did it to myself. Which is excellent. Two Cavalite Warriors did die in the explosion because you have to roll a dice for each model that gets out. On a 1, a model dies. I get to pick who dies with that. And now I've got a bunch of Incubi and some Cavalite Warriors over there and the Succubus. So that's exciting. John, how many points did you score?
I scored a total of 7 points because I did not achieve any of my my targets, which is a little sad, but
You scored 7 points?
So 3 for controlling.
Is it start of the second turn, I believe.
It's the start of the second turn?
Yes, and it's in your command phase, I'm pretty sure.
Well, then I scored 0 points.
You did kill 1 thing. So you kill 1 because of the kill point secondary that we have.
That's true.
So you get a 1 point.
1 point.
You got 1 point. Good job. Are you discarding any of your cards?
I am going to. No, I'm going to hold them actually.
Okay, he's gonna hold on to all of them. Very spicy. With that, we dive into Drukhari turn number 2. Well, it is my command phase. I got no retreat, no surrender, so I can't move away from objectives. I can charge away from them, however. I can't fail a morale test. Deploy teleport Homer, so essentially do an action inside of my opponent's deployment zone. So John is going to get some Scourge up in his face. And then defend Stronghold. So by the end of John's next turn, I have to be able to hold my home objective. So with that, we're going to go into my turn, my movement phase. My plan is to essentially deep strike my Scourge and then create a little bubble around them, like 18 inches essentially from them, to prevent the hex mark from being able to shoot them. So he can't come in with the counter deploy, which makes the hex mark terrifying. But I'm going to try to use the plane and this raider and my succubus to create a nice little space to keep them alive. Okay, onto the movement phase. End of the movement phase. They can't move away from the objective, so they just pull back. The Cavalite Warriors and the Tantalus got out to put objective secured on my home objective to try and hold it as best they can. The Mandrakes go down to that objective. The Witches and Archon Skari are... Ooh, there's a Termagant in there. How do you get there? It's a cool piece of terrain. It's a little bug. They're going to hopefully do some damage and hopefully tie up some of the destroyers. The Corsairs have gotten out in their glorious glory with all their capes and stuff. And they want to go shoot and charge into some Immortals. While my other unit of Incubi is going to try and charge into them. Ooh. And the Succubus is there to potentially be sneaky. And do some shenanigans before all the reserves arrive for the Necrons. But hopefully, I'm hoping to get some points to increase my lead ever so forward. Because right now, we're at 17 points for the Drukhari, 1 point for the Necrons, because of those Cavalite Warriors who foiled his plans. Okay, now on to shooting. Okay, so end of the shooting phase. I was able to kill the one unit of 2. It took the Mandrakes, it took the Archon, and the Witches. They were able to get through with some blast pistols. And then the 2 blasters from the Corsairs killed one of the destroyers in the second unit and killed 2 of the Immortals with their splinter rifle fire. And then we got the Razorwing Jet Fighter and some other guns that shot in and killed 2 of the Scorpex that were up here. They had the Whirling Blade, so they were -1 to wound. And they survived with their 5-up invulnerable save from the Chronomancer back there that's hiding. So they're going to be tough to kill with the Incubi charging in. So we'll see how that goes afterwards. And then the Succubus doesn't have a gun. So, yeah, she just doesn't have a gun. So with that, we're going to dive into the charge phase. First thing I'm going to do is Archon Skari is going to charge into the destroyers. Would you like to Overwatch?
I would.
Nice. So it is a defensible area terrain because it's a forest, right, which means you hit on 5s.
These are the little destroyers.
Okay. Do they? Oh no, my will be done. Doesn't matter. They do reroll once though. Oh my goodness, did that roll a lot?
The suspense.
Nothing there from the regular destroyer. Big heavy destroyer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Does it wound?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Certainly wounds.
I guess my Shadow Field save better kick in. Because if not, he's just going to die. I saw that 1 too. It's like tantalizingly on the 1. Okay, so he survives. Excellent. Let's go, Archon Skari. And he goes -2, 6 inches. He will make it in. So after the charge phase, the Corsairs have gone in there. The Incubi have charged into the Scorpex. But they, of course, are Whirling Blades because I'm attacking there first. And then, of course, we have over there, they charged in. Okay. So, yeah, let's see what the Incubi can do. -1 to wound, so they're wounding on 5s. This will be fun. End of the fight phase and stuff. The Corsairs didn't kill a single Immortal in combat. They killed 1 and he reanimated. However, the Witches and the Archon killed both of those destroyers. I spent a CP to use Prey on the Weak, so the Witches were able to get reroll 1s to hit. And then Archon Skari's Agonizer made short work of the last heavy destroyer with his high AP on that, which was really good. Then we had the Incubi kill 1 of the Scorpex only. John really making some 5-up invulnerable saves there, and then killing 3 of the Incubi in return. Me, on the other hand, making some good 6-up invuls there as well. If not, they would have all died. And then the highlight of this whole charge phase. My crazy Succubus does 10 damage to this Ghost Ark. 10 damage! Okay, she has 7 attacks on the charge, 7 attacks because of her shard net. She's strength 6 because she's Cursed Blade and +1 strength, and the little glavy thing gives her +1 strength as well. So she literally walked in and did 5 wounds to this, and then John failed all 5 up pinballs, and she did 10 damage to that Ghost Ark. Incredible. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so with that though, I did score my deployed teleport homers thanks to the Scourge being all sneaky like, and I did kill 2 units. That gives me 2 kill points. So I will gain 7 points this round as we move into the next turn. John will get 3 points at the start of his turn in his command phase for holding that objective, as I do contest that with, or I hold that with 1,000,000 OBSEC, and I have OBSEC on this objective as well. Okay, so with that, let's dive into Necron's turn, number 2. Oh, I'm keeping Defense Stronghold and No Retreat, No Surrender. Yep, that's what I'm keeping. Okay. And here we go after movement for the Necrons. You did spend a command point to make this guy act at full bracket. The Warriors have gotten out because they want to rapid fire and murder the Scourge, because you do not want those shredders to be alive. You don't like them very much.
I do not.
You gave this single score peck a 5-up pinball, a reroll charges. The aim here to get in and to clear this objective to take it away from me. They're stuck in combat. And then these score packs are coming up to kill some witches, while within the trees, Archon Skari and Vacuous the Inexorable will face once again in the foliage, with Torquil looking nearby. A scene that we have ever so seen so often, ever and ever. And then we have Gloctopus and the Flayed Ones have found a little nook and cranny to hide in here to try and take my objective away / shoot some mandrakes off. Okay, interesting. Let's see what the Necrons do. But this table, a battle is joined. Battle round 2. We're 24-4. However, the Necrons are not giving up yet. Well, we are in the halfway through the shooting phase, almost over. But the 20 Gauss shots put 2 wounds on my Succubus because she lightning fast reactioned. And then they just murdered all the Scourge. And the Immortals and the Cryptek took the last 3 wounds off the Tantalus. No, poor Tantalus! We knew you too well. Put an F in the comments for the Tantalus. Well, over here, the Gloctopus just killed all of the mandrakes really easily. You just killed them all. And, yeah, other than that, that was it, really. So on to the charge phase. Let's put this on camera. Let's show the folks at home what you're doing with your charges.
Okay. This score pack is going to charge that Cabalite.
Okay. And he can reroll charges because he is fancy. Oh, look. He's going to go murder a Cabalite.
Ha!
Excellent.
Okay. The Warriors are going to charge your...
Succubus?
Ooh, do I want to do that?
Do you want to charge the Suicide Succubus? Totally up to you.
I do not. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Oh, wait. She explodes if she dies.
She does.
So, the score packs are going to charge the witches.
Hold on. Okay, so the score packs are going to charge in to the witches. I'm going to use Venomous Shard Bombs, which is the Cult of Cursed Blade specific stratagem. 1 command point. Up to 5 models in the unit can shoot their grenades. And then their grenades are poison 2+ when they shoot them. Now, they are indefensible, so they're going to be hitting on 5s with these grenades.
Oh my.
So it'd be 5d6 shots with the grenades. Okay, let's see. That's 12 plus... Yeah, it's 20 shots with grenades.
Oh my.
I've never used this stratagem because it's never come up. So I just wanted to show it off. Because it seems like it would be kind of cool in like this specific situation when you're like in a defensible piece of terrain and there's 5 witches exactly. So hitting on 5s with the Venomous Shard Bombs. Okay, decent. Okay, not terrible. I do like the fact that they're poison 2+ though. That means that whatever hits is likely to wound. Yeah. So that would be 7 saves On the score packs.
AP?
AP, hold on.
Oh.
They are plasma grenades, so AP1.
All right. Will I receive the benefits of cover?
Yep. If you put it on allocated on one of them that's in cover, yes.
Sure.
Cool.
3 ups.
7 of them, 3 ups. Oh, only failed 1. Okay, so I did 1 damage, but the potential was there to do quite a bit of damage there.
Trixie.
Okay, so I go down to 5 command points. Nice. So, charges. We had the flayed ones make a charge with a 10. Mm-hmm. However, they did lose 1 model to the Dark Mirth Aura of Mortal Wounds before they charged in, which is pretty snazzy. So, the way that works, every time an enemy unit that is within 12 inches of a Cabal of the Dark Mirth unit moves, falls back, or declares a charge on a 5+, they just take a mortal wound. So it's just a nice way to do some extra mortal wounds throughout the entire game. It's nice with the plane too, because you can kind of put the plane places and force mortal wounds on people, which is kind of neat. But with that, let's dive into the fight phase. My Tormentors gonna try and make you fight lost. Not that it matters, because I get to fight before you there anyway. But did they make you fight lost? Nope. I just like rolling it just for funsies. Okay, so with that, on to the fight phase. You still have to fight my incubi over here.
Oh,
but Vecuous murdered Archon Skari. Just straight up murdered him. I failed my first Shadowfield save and he died. That's how that worked. The Scorpex did kill the witches. I did bounce 1 mortal wound back though, so there's 1 left with 1 wound remaining. Mm-hmm. And over here, the flayed ones have killed those Cabalite warriors. 1 of them ran away because they're -2 leadership next to the flayed ones. We're still going to do this combat, but the Ghost Ark bonked the Succubus for 1 wound. She did nothing in return. And then the Incubi killed 1 more Scorpec. And then over here, I killed another Immortal that came back to life, that then they killed 2 of my Corsairs. It's been a very weird turn. Okay? that's been a lot of stuff that's just weird to go back and forth. But with that, let's see if the Scorpec can kill some Incubi. Hitting on 3s.
Rerolling 1s because they hate stuff.
Because they hate everything. Nope.
Oh,
That's
okay.
2 of them. Strength 5?
Yes, because there wasn't a charge.
Yeah. Okay. So 2, 6 up. They're 2 damage each, right?
Yes.
Okay, 2 6-ups. No, they're 2 damage each. That will kill both of the Incubi. They are no more. Okay, so with that, how many points did you score, John?
So, I did storm a hostile objective for
You
5
took 1 away from me?
Yes.
Yep.
I brought it down. I killed the Tantalus.
You did.
And unfortunately, I don't control your home objective.
You do not. Thanks to my mortal woundy thing.
So I will get 10 points for that.
Nice. Are you going to keep Storm Hostile Objective, or are you going to get rid of Storm Hostile Objective? Okay. So that will give you 10 more points. You did kill 1, 2, 3, 4 units. You get an additional 3 points for kill points at the end of the turn, which means that you will be getting 13 points, bringing you up to a healthy 17 as we move into turn number 3. Now, I did fail a morale test, which does mean I fail no retreat, no surrender, because I failed morale. But I successfully defended my stronghold. So I do get 5 points, and I'm stuck with that damn card. Okay, so we've got Bring It Down for my 3rd turn, No Prisoners, and Storm Hostile Objective. Take an objective that my opponent controls, so either that one or that one in the back. Kill the Ghost Ark for Bring It Down, and No Prisoners. Kill 30 wounds worth of models. Okay, can we do it? I think we can. Let's dive into turn number 3. Okay, so here we have it. I've got the 2 Heat Lances and the Dark Lance getting ready to try and take down that Ghost Ark. I'm also essentially going to try and charge in and kill those flayed ones, while the Razorwing just starts going that way to then come this way to then come this way to essentially continue to just rain death on the enemy. So that'll be really fun. Okay, so with that, let's dive in to some shooting. Okay, so, well, that happened. The 2 Heat Lances shot in, got 1 through, died, exploded, killed the Scorpack, killed my Succubus, killed a couple of warriors, then this Dark Lance killed the other Scorpack. It has been a roller coaster ride this turn. The Razorwing Jet Fighter on that flank shot into these Immortals, did absolutely no damage. And then the Poison Rifle shot into here, killed one, he just got back up. So now I'm going to charge. So they're going to charge into the Flayed ones. John still has 3 Ophidians in reserve, and of course that is going to heal up to 3. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, so do the bikes make it? Ooh, they definitely do. With a 7. End of the turn. The bikes kill the Flayed ones. Yes. The Immortals got destroyed by the Corsairs finally. And I was able to take that objective. So I did get, bring it down.
Yep.
I did get no prisoners. I've gotten 14 wounds for the big tank, and then the tank counts.
Okay.
So 14 wounds for the tank, 6 wounds for the Skorpex, so that's 20, right?
And then 5 for
20, 4 for them.
Yep.
And then 2 for those warriors.
Correct.
So that's 6 in total. So I'm at 26. I need to kill 4 more models to score this, which I will keep because I feel like that is something I can do.
Achievable goals.
Is that an achievable goal? I think so. That's 18, 24, 26. There we go. 26 so far. Almost at that. But I do get Storm, hostile objective by taking an objective that you held.
Ugh.
Which does give me an additional 10 points as we move in to your turn. Number 3. Necron turn 3. They get 3 points for their home objective. They score air denial, so they have to try and kill those Corsairs to clear the center zone of the table from the enemy. They have no retreat, no surrender. Don't move away from an objective. Don't fail a morale test. Cool. And a tempting target. I picked this one over here. So let's see what John decides to do as we move into turn number 3. And here we go. After the moon phase, this is what it looks like. There are no Necrons on this side of the table. Why? Because John uses Veil to teleport the Necron warriors onto the tempting target, while the Skorpex move up to engage the Corsairs, and of course the Immortals get their Gauss at the ready. With that, we've got the Ophidians. They've come out of the ground, ready to try and charge on to my home objective as well. And then we have the Gloctopus getting ready to do some shots. The Necrons looking for a late game push as we move into the shooting phase of turn number 3. Camera.
Cool.
With some shooting, Gloctopus killed 2 bikes. And then all the shooting from here, basically the Immortals and stuff, killed a couple of Cabalite warriors, just making that charge a little bit longer. By Cabalites, I mean Corsairs. So with that, you need a 7 for those Ophidians to get into combat. Skorpex. That's what I meant. That is a 5. They will not be making it unless you use one of your 2 command points to re-roll that charge.
I will re-roll that charge.
Okay. I am going to spend a command point to Overwatch. Oh, I should have probably done that before, which was the plan all along. But that's okay. I forgot. Go ahead, my good sir. Do they make it in? They do. Yes. With an 8. Good job. Here they come. Nom, 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 nom. On this side of the table, the Ophidians now need a 10-inch charge to make it into the bikes. Do they make it?
Oh, that's 10, they get it.
Oh no, those bikes are so dead. That's fantastic roll from the Ophidians. John is giddy, like visibly giddy. It's fantastic. Here we are on the combat phase. So the Skorpex murdered the Corsairs pretty quickly and easily because I don't have an invulnerable save on them. They just died. They're AP 3, and I would have been a 3-up save. Or I would have gotten 6-ups because of the heavy cover. Never mind, they're still dead. Okay, so now the Ophidians get to fight. I spent a command point for reflexes, so -1 to hit the bikes, but Ophidians have a ton of attacks. Okay. So let's see what they do.
So these ones are going to hit on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Okay.
And these ones will wound on 4s because they're strength 4.
Okay, perfect. So these are just 1 damage, little attacks.
No, these are -3, 2 damage.
Oh, wow. But they're only strength 4. Well, that'll kill a bunch of bikes. You hit quite well there. 4s to wound.
It's going to be
What's the rend on these AP?
-3.
Oh, wow. Well, that'll just kill 5 bites. Oh, no, I have an involve.
You do have an invoice.
These guys do have power from pain.
You are a Drukhari.
It is not turn 4 yet. So, I wish I had turn 4, but that is 4, 2 damage. The Ophidians just completely nuke the bikes. What just happened, John? I went from having an army to like having 0 army. I love it. This is great. At the end of the 3rd turn, the Necrons do score 10 points on points and 2 points for the secondary. Oh, the primary, basically. So he killed 2 units. That's 2 kill points. And 10 points. That's 12 points for the Necrons as we move to my turn. I do not get any more command points because of the fact that I don't have my home objective. But with that, I am working on this. I need to do 4 more wounds with the models to get that. So let's see if we can pull it off and see what 2 more cards I get in my turn. Okay, so as it stands, I do have 52 points.
Correct.
52 points to John's 32 points, or 54 points to John's 32 or something. 52, is it 52?
53.
53 points.
53.
However, John is probably going to max out 12 and 12. That'll be 24 points for just primary. So start of his command phase and end of the last turn, because I have no models left. So that alone will make him win the game. So unless we have some cards and he gets bad cards, this is going to be John's game. It's going to be really interesting as I have nothing left. So let's see what we can do as we move into my turn, number 4. Well, I got grind them down, which means I might be able to get it if I kill one thing and prevent John from killing anything. And then, and then battlefield supremacy, which I can't physically do. So I'm going to try and kill something. And then, I'm going to try kill something and see if I don't lose something in return, that'll be good for me. Mm-hmm. That'll get me 5 points. Yeah. So, wish me luck. Let's see if I can pull this off. Okay, this is all I got. This is the fun times. My Razorwing Jet Fighter is going to shoot everything into Mr. Gloctopus.
How could you?
Because he's one of the only things I can almost guarantee that I kill, hopefully. So let's see what I can do here. So disintegrator cannons. Yep. 3 disintegrators. 3's to hit. What's your toughness, Mr. Gloctopus?
5.
Okay, 4's to wounds. Come on, little guy. Okay, that'll be 4 wounds at AP 3.
6 ups.
Okay. That'll be 6 damage.
He just dies.
He just goes down, that's it? Yes! I got one! I got one! And then this Dark Lance over here is going to go into that Ophidian. It misses. Because there's a thing over here. Other than that, that's it. That will give me my no prisoners, though.
That does get the no prisoners.
And an additional point for killing something. So I will get 6 points for that. So that's a decent point up for me. And I will be keeping grind them down. Because if you don't kill something,
that's another 5 points.
I will get another 5 points. And I will get rid of battlefield supremacy. That's me gambling. Hoping that he can't kill me. So with that, though, let's dive into your turn, number 4. You get 12 points.
And I will get 5 points.
Correct. So you will get total of 17 points. Woo! Big swing as we move into turn number 4.
No.
Okay, so what did you get for cards?
Mirror match. Grind them down.
Nice.
Battlefield supremacy.
Well, that one you're going to get. I can't stop you.
Assassination.
Oh, you already killed my warlord, so you just automatically get that one. That's
all character or warlords have killed. Yeah.
So you kill my warlord, so you're going to get that point regardless. You're going to get your battlefield supremacy would be 10, and then grind them down. I don't think it actually matters at this point.
I don't think I can
because,
I don't think I can get that one.
But it doesn't matter because I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even if I got 10 more, well, okay, it's close. Okay,
it's close.
Okay,
it might actually matter.
Okay.
Because I have.
Well, you can always just redraw too, because you have a lot of CP.
I'm going to spend my 1 CP to get rid of grind them down.
Okay.
Because that flyer's just going to whiz around with.
The flyer is going to just whiz around and do nothing.
Hold the line.
Ah, no. Okay. So at the end of my next turn, you have to basically prevent me from being within 6 inches of your deployment zone.
So yeah, you can give up the object. Oh, but you have that flyer.
I don't think flyers count.
Excluding aircraft.
Okay. Yeah, but this raider would count.
So you have to give up the objective to get.
Yeah, but at turn 5, I'll score it, and then it doesn't matter to me anymore. Right? I just move away. Yeah. Okay, so with that, on to your turn, John.
I'm going to take shots.
Okay, so they moved up. They're just going to hope to charge. If he makes that charge, he can probably kill that raider, potentially grind them down, but also stop me from scoring primary points. They're just going to hold my home objective. He has 5 points for him to hold it, basically. And he's just going to start shooting at this Razorwing jet fighter. Shooting into the plane. How many are left?
8.
Okay. 16 shots. Hitting on 3s. Nice.
5s.
3 5-ups. 1 damage.
Okay.
9 remaining.
Chronomancer.
Cool.
Hitting on 4s.
Does he have a Stuff of Light too?
He has the Aeon stick.
Oh, it's the no impulse save one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running on 5s. Rerolls out.
Nice.
2 minus 2, no 8.
4 6s. Nope. So 1 damage each.
Yep.
So 3 damage. He has 7 left. So my Razorwing survived with 7 wounds remaining, and you need a decent charge of over a 9. So you need to roll a 9. Well, if the Ophidians can do it, John. Not with that roll, they won't.
I will spend my last command point.
It's big money over here, trying to get into the end. Will they do it?
Yes.
Oh, come on. What are you doing to me, John? You really want me to lose, don't you? I love this. Scorpex into them.
But into
Yes. Oh, yeah, into the raider.
It's late.
It's late.
Hitting on 3.
Yep. Rerolling 1 zone.
No ones to reroll.
Okay.
Now these only.
Come on. They do get 1 reroll.
I will save it for the big one.
Okay, so 4 5-ups. I take 4 damage.
Yeah.
He's down to 6 remaining.
Now the big one.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Moving on. This is strength 7.
So 3s. Okay, 2 5-ups. That was 3 damage each.
Yeah.
Okay, if I make one of these, he lives. No. That'll stop the grind. Does he explode? Nope. No, little raider. The Scorpex. Literally, those Scorpex were over there. Okay, remember? They went the distance to come and murder my face. But with that means I get no more points, and I cannot get my grind them down, but I'm stuck with it. Oh no, I have to discard it. Yes, I discard it if I don't get it. That's how that one works. Okay, so with that, John will get 1 point for killing a model.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get...
I get my assassination.
Yep, you get 5 points for that, so it's 6.
Battlefield
11. So you go 11 points, bringing your total up to 60 points to my 59 points. I know, crazy game. Are you going to hold on to that one? You're going to throw it away?
I'm going to hold it because if you can't get an
I can't. You're just going to get 5 more points. But that's in my turn. Okay, okay, John. Okay, rub it in. Well, rub it in, why don't you? Yeah, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to draw my cards, see what I get. I get 0 primary points because I don't have anything else. I get assassination, try to kill a character. So if I can kill Torquil, I'll get 5 more points there. Secure no man's land, which is I cannot do. Yep, can't do it with a plane. And overwhelming firepower, kill 3 things with that. Yep, so I can't do that. So the only thing I could get points on, which would technically be like my 8th card, will be assassination, which means, sure, let's go ahead and let's do it. Boop. Torquil, you ready for this? Pew pew guns.
Perhaps bad news there, Skari.
Oh, he's got the upster Ketron.
He's got the prismatic.
Sad.
opposite.
Well, I can't shoot him then. Because he's not the closest model. Meh, 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 meh. Meh, 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 meh. Well, with that, I'm going to tap John. Good game, buddy. That was a fantastic game. Thank you so much for it. But you did smash the Drukhari. We'll be back with an after action report. And that's game.
That's it.
Oh, what a great game. That was fantastic, John. Thank you so much for coming down to hang out in the studio.
It's amazing. It's so nice here.
I can't wait till, we don't see the pink foam and stuff. I'm going to be putting some stuff up. But thank you so much for watching. That just shows you how you just have to stick it to the end.
That's it.
That's right. You scored 70 points in 3 turns. And my whole army just died.
Hard fought. Lots of fun. Try Tempest. It's amazing.
Tempest is a great way to play the game. What was your key moment of the game?
The 10-inch charge from the Ophidians.
That changed the game so much.
Yeah, just neutering.
Taking my bikes out of the game
Yep.
was just so clutch because they would have given me just enough to potentially win this game. But that was well done. Good target priority there. My saddest part of the game was Archon Skari getting murdered by Vecuous in 30 seconds.
That poor Shadowfield
I was so sad.
didn't stand a chance.
So sad. And I really liked your army. Your army was really good. Lots of little Scorpec units everywhere. And it was really fun to play with a variety of really cool units.
Mm-hmm. It was nice to see the Tantalus hit the table again.
Let me know if you want to see the Tantalus again. Because if you say, show more Tantalus in the comments down below, I'll probably show more Tantalus. That's not a euphemism. But I'll talk to you. Thanks a lot to all the channel Patreons, without whom none of this would be possible. If you haven't already, make sure you head on down and check out John the Cron on Twitch. The link will be down below. Go follow and subscribe to his channel. He does live streams every Thursday and Sunday night. So today, we did this as a stream on John's channel, and I filmed it over here, which was kind of fun. It was a cool little collab combo thing.
Yeah, the people who tuned in tonight got a cool behind the scenes of how a bat rep is filmed. It was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. Anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in, everybody. You're all amazing. I've been Skari. This has been John the Cron. Signing off until next time. The Dark Kin just got terribly murdered. Bye, everybody.